Oh, shit. Anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of the Tiny House Building Project. My name is Thomas Meinert, and I am sharing my experience of building my own small house here in Denmark. It is getting cold. It's about winter at the moment. It is 2 degrees, I think, today outside. Today, I want to share with you what happened a couple of months ago, actually a little bit further back in time, because I haven't catched up on the videos for a while. So let's catch up on the tiny house, and I'll show you what has happened out here. Let's go. Fuck. Need to pass through this hedge on Monday to reach the box on the other side to put electricity in the ground. But god damn. Fuck, it's warm. We're digging up the road. Final stage to put in the cable right here.
We got fucking shoes to dig up, man.
Yes, and metal and glass.
Under the hedge.
Getting under the hedge. Trying to dig a small tunnel here. Yes. Yes, buddy. The man doing the job and me on the camera.
The difference between a working man and a lazy man.
Yes, beautiful. Did a pretty good job covering this road again yesterday when we're done here. So you actually can't even see that we have been digging up the road here over to the box. The only thing that's sticking up is the cable. So soon somebody will come and put this cable in. Done. Whew. Oh man, I already missed those warm summer days working outside in a t-shirt. We were sweating a lot though, so but still, I rather would like the sweat right now than this temperature that we have at the moment. But as you can see, the grass is back up. It's nice and beautiful and covering the entire lane that we digged all the way into the house. So I would say that is a job well done. Let's get back inside. Oh! So the next big focus was the wall behind me here, because I learned quickly on that this wall had some parts that was rotten in the bottom because the water has just been sitting there soaking up the wood. So sadly enough, we had to change this entire section behind me here. So part by part, 1 meter at a time, we took out the rotten beams and everything and put in new beams and stuff to hold the ceiling, and until the wall was, the structure of the wall was finished, and then all we had to do was to close it off, and that was the next part that happened. I'm very happy with this. It's been almost 2 weeks now with this part open, and it's been raining, it's been stormy. It's gonna be so perfect to close this off. It's been a while, huh? Looking good? So the day has finally arrived. We are getting electricity installed in the house. So sometimes when you're working alone, you have to come up with solutions to get the job done easiest way possible when there's nobody to hold or nobody to help. So I found out that measuring plus holding with my knee and screwing a screw in first before hammering the nails in, and then afterwards I'll take out the screw and put a nail in instead, is the way to go. Because holding this and pumping nails in and everything alone is not easy. It's just jumping around and out of the measurement that I'm doing in the beginning. So this is how it's done. The day I finally got a visitor.
Visitor.
No, I'm just kidding. Finally got some great help out here painting the new wall that I've been building the last couple of days. It's good to have you here, my love.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
Mm-hmm. So today we are gonna almost finish off and close off this wall that I have been cursing about for the last 3 weeks because of the rotten things that I found.
Yes, if you don't look at the bottom.
Okay, I didn't look. The camera did. I didn't.
Blind paint. This wall, it's painted. It's done for the second round of paint. And we're gonna make it beautiful, put something very interesting in the future. This is...
As you could see, we finally also got electricity installed in the house. After a couple of months of preparing and digging in the garden and building the wall outside, we finally got this installed. And that was a huge upgrade for this house because it meant we could start using some other tools that we were not able to use before. But also it meant that we could install a heater in the house and get some heat on the house. So yeah, just let me show you. Yes, the game changer at the moment that makes it possible to be out here and not freeze my hands off is this guy right here. So that was a huge milestone to actually install a heater in the house now that we had electricity done. But in order to do this, we had to put up some wall on the inside of the house. And this is actually the old ceiling that was here that we pulled down and started putting up here. And that is going to go around the entire house on the inside of the walls. And it's going to be painted white. That was the plan at least. But yeah, let me show you what happened and what went on to put this guy up. So today it is time to move on and do something big again on this project, because today we are gonna take all of this ceiling down. It's gonna come down, these pieces here. And I'm actually gonna use these for the walls. So after I take this down, I'm gonna cut it into pieces that fits the walls, and it's gonna come up. And we're actually gonna start on that today also, over in this corner here. Gonna start building the wall, because on this side we're gonna put up a air-to-air heater. Let's get going. Having a tiny house, you know, it's beautiful, it's cheap, but it's not always the easiest when it comes to working up here, because the space, very limited though. Tomorrow I want to put up the air-to-air heater, and it's gonna sit right here on this wall. That's why we put this up first, and we're trying to get that ready for tomorrow so we can put that up. Heater is up. Heater is up. For a second there, I was nervous that we either did something wrong, or this fluid that is inside it that actually creates the heat, that something was wrong, or I didn't get the fluid, or it was not running proper. But after a little while, it was just standing there, kind of finding itself, and you know, feeling the new spot, the new home that it has. It started working, it fired up, and now it is warm. It's perfectly warm. That was episode 6 of the Tiny House vlog. If you made it this far, I just want to thank you a lot to be part of this journey. I hope that you find it interesting what I'm doing out here. Yeah, if you want to know more or have any questions about more specific things, you can write a comment. You can reach out to me. I will see if I can answer it in future videos or writing a comment back. I just want to say that I enjoy making these videos, and I am actually thinking about doing something more detailed in the future, like materials, cost of things, because I am actually saving a ton of money at the moment by finding used things that are still in good shape and then kind of retouching them a little bit so they look nice and new. So if that is something you're interested in knowing more about, or actually just see what I'm doing, it's coming. I just want to focus right now on finishing this so we can actually start living here, move in, and actually start enjoying this place when spring hits. That is the mission and the focus, at least. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one at some point.